Basic appraisal procedures, page 107. Property anticipating they can recoup their investment by fixing it up because of its desirable location. Regression says that the value of a property is negatively impacted by other properties in an area. The theory says that the value of the best property in a given area is held down by the other properties in the area. The value of an expensive structure in an average area can be hurt by the fact that people may not want to pay too much for a property that is not surrounded by similar comparable properties with perhaps a lower resale value. The value of this theoretical best property can only go so high because people who can afford this best property will be attracted to other neighborhoods with like property values. Remember, in real estate, the three most important aspects of land or a site are location, location, location. A house next to the park would most likely have a higher value than a house next to a railroad track, but only through paired data analysis can the appraiser determine the exact value difference that can be attributed to this geographic characteristic. The location of the lot within a neighborhood, the position of the lot, corner, cul-de-sac, etc., and access to the lot are other factors taken into consideration when determining value. For commercial properties, a corner lot is usually more valuable than an in-lot, inside or middle lot. But for residential lots, the corner influence may or may not be beneficial, and it may be a detriment of assessments or taxes are high, or the corner lot is exposed to high traffic and noise. An analysis must be done to determine whether one type of lot is more valuable in a given residential market. Geologic characteristics of the land/site. Geologic characteristics of the land or site include features that influence the use of land and its value when compared to land or sites in other areas. Most properties in the same area share the same geologic influences, but questions of value differences may arise when one site has a specific geologic characteristic and a similar site in another area does not. Any appraisal or analysis must also consider the additional expenditures to rectify a specific geologic characteristic or problem before a site can be developed. Some common geologic considerations include bedrock, soil composition, and topography. Bedrock is important to a site because the underlying rock may be too hard to permit construction of a basement at a reasonable cost. In fact, basements are not found in many areas for this very reason. The soil may be too permeable and porous for a basement to be viable. Important points. Performing a paired data analysis is the easiest way to determine if a certain feature affects value among comparables. Both the shape and dimensions of a site and its zoning regulations determine its usable area and value. Frontage, the first number in a lot's dimensions, is more valuable than depth. Progression, says the value of the worst property in the best area will increase due to the higher values of the properties around it. Regression says the value of the best property in the worst area will decrease due to the lower value of the properties around it.